Good afternoon. Welcome to the press conference for Elena Rybakina. Please raise your hand and state your name and organisation when asking your question. Elena, you are the Wimbledon champion. How does that sound?
I can't believe still, and maybe one day, in few days, I sit down and I realize what I did. But for now, I'm super proud of myself and, of course, of my team and everybody who worked with me. It's been tough, but I think we made it all together.
Hi, Elena. You said on the call that you were nervous before the match and during it. So how did you kind of just manage your nerves, and what were you telling yourself to get through this?
Yes, I was super nervous. Yesterday I had good practice, but in the evening I already started to feel like I'm too nervous, and in the morning also. But I was just trying to tell myself that it's a match, and I already had experience where, I mean, for me the worst thing, and of course if you are up and then you lose the match, and unfortunately I had many matches like this, so maybe it helped me a bit. And I was trying to convince myself that it might happen again, and hopefully it's not the last time I'm in the final, not the first and not the last. And I already did a great job with my team, so with these kind of words I was trying to calm myself down.
Were you saying that during the match to yourself?
Yes, during the match, of course, because I didn't start well, and after I was just trying to tell these things to myself, and then I just focused completely on the match and what I had to do, because Ons, she played really, I mean, she played unbelievable, and she's very tough opponent with all the drop shots and everything. So after I just moved completely to the match and was focused point by point.
Antonio Guerrero per la Repubblica. Hello, Helena, congratulations. Ons Jabeur, she just joked. She said that she should teach you how to celebrate, because she saw that you were a bit, too much cool, maybe, not very excited.
Yes.
So can I ask you, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea, because we worked a lot to be here where I am right now, but it's so unexpected, these 2 weeks what happened, and it was such a tough match mentally and physically. So in the end I was just super happy that it finished, and in this moment I just didn't believe that I made it, but I don't know, but for sure I'm going to celebrate with my team, with my friends and family.
Simon Briggs, Daily Telegraph. I mean, on the same thing, have you ever done a big celebration, or is it every time you win, is it always very calm?
No, I'm always very calm, so I don't know what should happen, but when I was giving speech in the end, I was thinking I'm gonna cry right now, but somehow I hold it. Maybe later, when I'm gonna be alone in the room, I'm gonna cry non-stop, I don't know.
I was going to ask about the celebration too. Did you not want to just jump up and down and shout?
No, I know. I mean, I didn't know what to do. It's just, it was shocking, and I don't know, maybe because I believe that I can do it, like deep inside, but same time it's like too many emotions that I was just trying to keep myself calm. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna be. Maybe one day you will see a huge reaction from me, but unfortunately not today.
Elena, James Gray from iNewspaper. Congratulations. Your victory also comes with a £2 million cheque, which is not insubstantial. I know early in your career your father was worried about the finances of tennis. Can you explain what the money, just beyond it being money, what that means to you for your career, what it means to have been able to earn that through your tennis as well?
Honestly, when I started to play tennis, and I mean, I never thought about the money. That, I mean, it's a great great job because you can make a lot of money, but at the same time I know how expensive it is. So for me it was just a joy to play tennis. I was always enjoying it. In the beginning it was just for fun, so I never thought, and many times I was going to the tournaments, I didn't even know about the prize money, nothing. So honestly, and like I got now, of course, big amount, but I have no idea what we're gonna do, how it's gonna be. It's just for me it was never on the first place.
Elena, congratulations. One of the person who was very excited today was the president of the Kazakh Tennis
Yes.
Federation.
Yeah.
How good does it feel for you to sort of justify the faith that Kazakhstan showed in you and the belief, and to give them their first Grand Slam title?
Yes, I think it's just unbelievable, and I'm super happy, and I appreciate that Mr. Bulaja Mitrovic Maratov, he came to watch and support me from the semis, and he was always on the phone through the weeks, through the matches, supporting me. So I'm really grateful for everything, and I mean, it's just a history, and it's tough to believe, to be honest.
Elena, what allowed you to stop being nervous and to start playing more steady?
Maybe the first set I was too nervous, and of course Ons, she played well, and I needed time to adjust to her game. But then after, I thought that I'm gonna fight till the end no matter what. I just tried to focus on every point because it was very tough. It was super hot. I think because I was nervous physically, I thought that I cannot anymore, but in the end I was just running to all these drop shots, and I think it was first time really when I ran so much to all these tricky shots from Ons.
You said some very nice words about Ons on the court. Can you tell us a little bit what you think of her as a person and as a player?
I think she's a very good person, because actually first time when we met, I went to play maybe one of my first tournaments, WTA, and I was there with my dad, and I didn't even know where is the tennis club, nothing, and I met her, and she was super nice to me. She showed everything, and that time I think she was also, I was out to 200, I think, but she was also not so high in the ranking, so it was very nice. And then to see how much she achieved also, because I saw the list history she made. I mean, it's just respect to her and her team. It's a great job.
Hi Elena, congratulations, Joseph Regal, tennis head. It's going back to the nerves a bit again, but you spoke about how it's just kind of a pleasure to be able to play tennis professionally, and we, obviously you were nervous today. It was a big moment for both of you. Were you able to enjoy the experience at all? Was it mostly just like, I'm here to do my job, to get things done and to play well?
Not gonna lie, today I was too stressed out. I think I didn't enjoy it as much as I should. Maybe I enjoyed more semi-final. I don't know why, but I played also very well that match, and I think that I'm gonna enjoy for sure. Maybe tomorrow, maybe when everything is gonna be calm, and I'm gonna be around my close friends, family, and for sure I'm gonna remember all the memories, and this day for sure. But yeah, for now it was stressful.
Yeah, but now that you've done it, now that you've won a slam, do you think you might go into other slams? If you get to the later stages, get to another final, you might enjoy that experience more because you'll have that experience.
I think for sure. I think for sure if I'm going to be able to go far in the other Grand Slams, I know already the road. I know how stressful it can be, but I think, of course, it's just experience, and next time I will approach it different.
Elena, Rob Morgan, I appreciate you represent Kazakhstan, but we obviously have Russian links. Is there a concern that Russia may try and politicize this particular win?
I don't know. I mean, for me, as I said on the previous interviews, I'm playing for Kazakhstan very, very long time. I represent on the biggest tournaments, the Olympics, which was dream come true. So I don't know what's gonna happen with. I mean, it's always some news, but I cannot do anything about this. So.
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you think you proved to yourself today, and what do you think you proved to the tennis world?
Maybe I proved that not always you have to have great team from the young age, because I didn't till age of 17, 18. So I think this is the most important thing, that everybody, no matter their financial situation, no matter who they are, they can play and achieve many great results. And to myself, that I can actually win a Grand Slam, and believe more in myself, and maybe I can win more Grand Slams, who knows. But for sure that's the goal, and that's what I'm gonna work for.
Bill Simons, Inside Tennis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You mentioned that playing the Olympics was a dream, but in some ways has this 2-week run also been a dream, almost a fairy tale, or unreal to you?
Yes, for sure. It's a fairy tale, and as I said, it's difficult to describe now how I feel, but for sure I'm going to remember these 2 weeks, especially today, forever. So I mean, it's just something I will never forget, and I don't know, maybe this, as I said, is gonna help me to go and play really well on the other Grand Slams, other big tournaments. So.
Congratulations. Wimbledon banned Russian players this year, partly because of the worry about propaganda coup for Vladimir Putin. Obviously, you're Kazakhstan, but you were born there and grew up in Russia. Do you condemn the war and Putin's actions?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Do you condemn the war and Putin's actions? I just think people would like to know what your stance is on that.
Sorry, my English is not the greatest, so I didn't understand the second part of the question, but from my side, I can only say that I'm representing Kazakhstan, and I didn't choose where I was born. People believed in me. Kazakhstan supported me so much. Even today, I heard so many support, and I saw the flags. So I don't know how to answer on these questions.
Hi, Howard Fenrich, the Associated Press. I wanted to ask you if you remember when and how you developed your serve. And also, just if I could ask about one particular point of the match at 3-2 in the third set, love 40. In the moment, did that feel like this is about as big a moment as there can be? And what did you tell yourself to get through that game?
I was serving, right, at 3-2, yes. Yeah, I remember. I was just focusing. I knew that I have this big weapon serve, but it didn't work out for the whole first set. And Ons, she was reading the serve very well. So I was just thinking that I need these big serves right now, because if not, it's going to be very tough to replay again. And how I developed my serve, I think it was just the work of my coach also, because I always had this power. But we changed a bit the technique. I don't remember exactly which moment, but for sure it was on the preseason, because we have more time. So we were trying to find this natural motion, so it's effortless, the power I have.
Congratulations, Elena. Alex McPherson from the WTA. You've said that you didn't get a professional team around you until you were 17, but we all know that in this sport there are kids even younger than that who do have a lot of money and a lot of teams around them. So how do you develop the self-belief in your late teens to compete with them? to know you're as good as them?
I think it's of course because of my parents. They always believed in me, and they believed just first they wanted me to play and have fun on the court, which I always had, and after when it was tough moments, they always believed in me. And I was lucky because when I was young I had a very nice group of players, and we were all competitive, and it was always competition, friends around, so it was best time, I think. So I don't know.
Ben?
Yeah, but if you had won in a normal year here, you had got 2,000 ranking points, and you could have moved into the top 10. I'm wondering if that's something that was going to motivate you to get there soon, now that you obviously know you're playing great tennis. Is it all a goal to get the ranking up as well? I
think I still have few more tournaments to try to be top 10, and I mean, of course it's pity, but at the same time I cannot change anything, and I believe with this win that I can do it. Maybe not, maybe I'm not top 10 now, but I can do it, and hopefully not only top 10.
Hi Elena, congratulations. You mentioned your parents before and you mentioned them on the court. I just wonder if you've had a chance to speak to them yet, because I can imagine they would have loved to have been there to see it in person.
No, not yet.
Okay. And I just wonder what you think their reaction will be, I guess, to this moment. Like you say, it's come out of, it's come quite a surprise to you, I guess.
Probably they're going to be super proud.
Should we wrap up there?
You wanted to see emotion? Kept it too long.
You okay?
Yeah.
Carry on, or we take
one
or two
okay.
more questions and then we're finished?
Sorry, Tom Allenson from ESPN. How life is going to change for you now, like Wimbledon champion?
I have no idea. I just know that now for life I'm a membership here at Wimbledon, and it sounds amazing. So I have no idea.
Okay, we'll just take one more here.
When will you next get a chance to see your parents, and what did the Duchess of Cambridge say to you?
What do you think they're going to say to me?
So no, I was saying first, when will you see your parents next? And what did the Duchess of Cambridge, what did she say to you after you won?
She congratulated me, and she said that I played really well, and I mean, I was in shock, so maybe half I didn't hear. I'm very sorry, but for sure she was super nice, and it was amazing to get the trophy from her. And what was the second question?
When will you next see your parents?
This I don't know. We just have to decide what I'm gonna do now. So a few more days we're gonna stay here.